Buongiorno, my dears. Happy Monday. I hope you're having beautiful days today. This week, I would love for you to ask yourself, after you do anything, why did I just do what I just did? I want you to really get to know yourself and get to know your human avatar and get to view your human avatar from above as the consciousness that you are. You know more about consciousness than you think that you do, honest to goodness. Have you ever said like, oh, I'm so mad at myself. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Who's the you that's talking to you? You know more about this than you think that you do. So this week, with all of the astrological things that we have going on, I've got a full moon coming up tomorrow for you. We've got Mercury going direct in the sign of Aries on Thursday, or, today, tomorrow, yesterday, depending on where you are on the planet. But really, we know during times like this that we're not making incredible outer decisions. We know about full moons. Traditionally, everybody becomes the werewolf. As human beings, we're mostly water, so we're really affected by these things. So we're going to look at it as a lens. Full moon is in Scorpio. Still waters run deep. Scorpio's deep dive into processing. You have no idea. If you know a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, you have absolutely no idea how much they're thinking about things in their own brain and how much they care and how really, once you're in a Scorpio's life, you're in for life. It's true. Scorpio and Taurus. It's a fixed axis. So in Taurus season, with a full moon in Scorpio, really ask yourself, who am I? Get to know yourself. Is this an old program? Is this my past self? We know as leaders, we can't constantly be looking back, especially in a processing environment, a therapy, maybe some of you call that. You can't go back to your childhood trauma anymore. We're moving forward. We're like in the mid to post-apocalyptic world. We don't have time for that. So ask yourself immediately after doing things, maybe you time block your activities. And, after maybe instead of an hour time block, give yourself a 53-minute timer. That's the one that I like. Came from a Brendan Burchard mentality. Whereas, give yourself those 7 minutes to kind of go between tasks and, get up and put a song on and be like, oh, why did I just do that for that past hour? Why did I just, sink into this commiseration party? Is it just because I wanted something to talk to everybody at work about? Why am I doing this? Really get to know yourself this week. You probably, if you are a leader, if you are on your path, if you've been doing this work, I would say for the past 3 weeks to a month, you've probably been faced with some really intense challenges, for lack of a better term, but real opportunities, different lens, to stand up for yourself and to say, actually, I'm not going to entertain that anymore. Actually, what's best for me is very different. And even since the eclipse portal, and that could be a 6 month from then on type of a timeline, but right now you might not be the same person that you were in March. Truly, you might just not really want the things that you used to want. So get to know this version of yourself, who you are today. We're living entire lifetimes in a single day. Please comment below if that's how you're feeling. I feel as though sometimes by like 3 p.m., I'm like, wow, I did that this morning? I don't even remember that version of myself. Oh my goodness, you did this, you did this, you did this. Yeah, time is super wonky. So many different things are happening all at the same time. So give yourself some grace to take your powerful lens and turn it inward. Turn it into yourself. Give yourself the same hyper focus that maybe you normally would give to your community, your partners, your team, your family, your flock, whomever that may be. But get to know yourself right now. Relationships are drastically changing. I have an entire long video on that on my YouTube channel. Definitely go check that out. It's in the toolbox if you're watching this on Instagram. But everything is shifting. Everything that we know is shifting. And that's for the better. It's kind of like when you have a plant that's in a pot that's too small for it, you got to repot the plant, put it in a bigger pot so that it has a chance to grow. If you're in an environment that you can't grow in, just be aware of that. Be aware of that and view it from above and say, wow, I'm in a pot that's a little bit too small and I need to be able to stretch my legs and stand up. And I want you to think of Buddy the Elf. He didn't know that he was a human. He just kept showering and was like, no, this is normal. So use any parable, any lens that you need this week to give yourself the same love that you offer to your entire family, your entire community, everybody else around you, and get to know you. That's it. and give yourself as much time between action and reaction to transmute that reaction into a response. I want to keep this Monday super duper simple for you and just give you as much, because everyone's in their own arena right now. Truly. Everyone is processing so deeply. Everyone is going through a trouble that you know nothing about. So be graceful with yourself first. And I'm going to say it, don't judge the people around you. They're literally trying their best. That's their best. Nope, not kidding. Literally, that's their best. So be gentle with yourself, be gentle with your community, be gentle with everybody that you bump into in your life, especially this week. It's kind of like we had the eclipse portal, and then all of a sudden it's like a full moon in Scorpio. Woohoo! But let me know how I can best support you. I have, the Patreon group as a resource. I have my YouTube channel for a resource for you. Please reach out directly if you're keen to book a one-on-one session. I'm not taking sessions this week on Tuesday, Thursday, or Sunday, but every other day I have times available. So please let me know how I can best support you. I love you.